This is the Octado. She is our 8-shaft dobby loom. The octa stands for 8 and the do stands for dobby. The Octado can be purchased with either an electronic interface or a mechanical dobby system. You have to make a choice there. She's available in 3 sizes, a 70 centimeter, which is 27 inches, a 90 centimeter, which is 35 inches, or a 110 centimeter loom, which is 43-inch weaving width. You can get her with a second beam, a sectional beam. Only other optional equipment is the bench, and the bench has 10 different height adjustments. The Octado comes with a whole lot of standard features that are found on many of the other Louette looms. It comes with the handle on the beater, the built-in rattle across the top, the marvelous floating breast beam system, a frictional brake. This loom was designed for weavers who don't want to have a lot of pattern shafts and who don't want to have to get underneath their loom to tie it up. When you use either the mechanical dobby or the electronic interface, you don't have to do that. The Octado is very much like the Mikado. It is made out of beech rather than ash, and as beech is a lighter wood, the entire frame of this loom is lighter. What I'm going to demonstrate for you on this loom is the differences between the electronic interface on the Octado as compared to the Mikado. This is the Octado's electronic interface. It fits on the back of the loom and pops off quite easily, just like this. Now we can see the placement of the magnet. The magnet on the Octado is in a different place than it was on the Mikado. It's attached to the cord that is attached to the knife. I'm going to put the box back on, and then we can see some other features. There. I'd like to show you this handy little gizmo that is attached back here. This piece of Texsolve cord runs through this eye hook on the brake pedal. I've marked it where it works perfectly after testing it a few times. Now, when you go to wind your warp on, it's very difficult to have your foot up here on the brake pedal and to be winding at the same time. So, if you take this hook and depress on the brake pedal, hook it on to the bottom of your treadle here, your treadle arm, then you can move your back beam wherever you need to move it without having to have your foot way up in the air. So that is a great assist. To take it off, you just push down on the brake pedal and pop it off. And then you can finish tightening up. While I'm down here, I want to draw your attention to this Texsolve cord that comes down to a threaded plastic screw with a nut on the end, a white nut on the end. This is the cord that controls the height of the knife on the dobby system. If you need to adjust the height of the knife, you can do it by moving it along the Texsolve cord here in 1 centimeter increments, or if you need to make very, very fine adjustments, all you have to do is turn this white nut, open it or close it, and you get very fine movement. It's very important that the knife be positioned perfectly. This is how we adjust it. There are many reasons to buy a dobby loom. Either you want to have a lot of pattern shafts like you've got on the Mikado to design great fabrics, or you want to have a smaller loom, a loom with 8 pattern shafts, and by the way, you can design lovely fabric with 8 pattern shafts. The bonus with this loom, as with the Mikado, is that you get to stay in one position. You've got one treadle. It's easy on your body. You don't have this huge span of treadles underneath your loom that you're trying to navigate. Life is simple. Your treadling's all taken care of by the computer. The loom is wonderful. The Octado has all those features that we've discussed and looked at in all of the other looms. The floating breast beam, the ability to keep that tension perfect all the time, and the marvelous big shed that's to be found on every Louette loom.